Hey guys, welcome in. It is week 6 of the NABZ Draft League. I am Bob with VGC Drafts, and we are the Maryland Blue Crabbies. This week we are up against the Aussie Heat Waves, piloted by Nebulous. Good team. A lot of scary, two Pokemon combos coming out here. Good amount of redirection in terms of Follow Me and Poltergeist. And then Murkrow, for Prankster, Tailwind, Speed Control. Let's dig into his team. They have Archaludon, very defensive Pokemon, physically defensive that is, so you want to hit on the special side. Thankfully, we have probably the best ground-type special attacker in the game in Ursaluna Blood Moon. This thing can come with 3 different abilities, all of which are good: Stamina, Sturdy, and Stalwart. I had to guess, I think it's probably Stamina. Usually they like to do some sort of Electro Shot, Body Press, Draco, and then Flash Cannon, or I don't know, maybe Protect, I guess, depending on if they're doing Power Herb or Assault Vest. Not too susceptible to Electro Shot, at least, so for him to get the boost, it's not super advantageous for him generally, and we'll try and keep that the case. We might also some Terra Ground to take advantage of that too, to kind of deny. But this thing operates under the rain, so he's got Murkrow with Rain Dance and everything, make Electro Shot better, so we need to just kind of be prepared for different lead combinations that include Archaludon, because if it is out and just gets set up against you, can get to a position where it's hard to. And next, Household. So very good Follow Me Pokemon. It has Friend Guard, reducing the damage that its allies take. It has Follow Me, and then it does some pretty cool stuff in terms of well, first off, it's the fastest Pokemon out of all the speed tiers matchup. So if he decides to max its speed, it'll be the fastest thing on the board. With that, it has access to Faint and Fake Tears and Encore, all of supporting moves that are very good when you're a fast Pokemon. So do some really cheeky stuff with Wide Lens, Technician, Population Bomb, and hits very hard, and the calcs are not super favorable to us. It makes me want to bring Magmar with Flame Body just in case, because otherwise Mousehold can really kind of run away with Population Bomb type stuff. So that was a consideration when we were team building. Enamorous, a decently speed tier special attacker. It kind of has Fairy Stab and Earth Power for coverage, and cast Tailwind, which is the second Pokemon on his team that can do so other than Murkrow. Sometimes it sets up with Calm Mind or something. Not really sure. It's probably generally a life orb attacker and just tries to, I don't know. We got wrecked by Landorus in week 2, and we were completely underprepared for it, and pretty unprepared for this one too, I feel. But we'll see. The ability is Contrary. That's the cool thing about this, right? It can use Superpower and give itself buffs up with Contrary, or you can do a side Fake Tears, or what's the Eerie Impulse? The move name is escaping. It might be Area Impulse. The one that, so to the side you can boost your attack. So I don't know. We'll see. That'd be cool if you bring something like that. Annihilate. Another thing, Mousehold and Annihilate on the same team is not all that surprising. And then Mousehold. When we were talking about Mousehold, it has Beat Up, which works well with Archaludon to trigger Stamina multiple times. It also works well with Annihilate to activate Rage Fist. All right, good. Covered it. Annihilate has Defiant to make it so that it's harder for us to bring our Intimidate Pokemon. It also has the ability to do Choice Scarf Final Gambit strategies, which is kind of annoying. Looking at the HP stats of everybody, if we do 252 HP, Iron Hands, Fergraph, and Ursaluna are immune to being one-shot, but everybody else on our team, the other 7 Pokemon, would be susceptible to a one-shot. Probably, those are big threats. If you can't take out Ursaluna with it, then just Drain Punch it, right? Or hit it with Close Combat instead. So not too concerned about that type of set. Famous last words, maybe? I don't know. But Annihilate's tough to deal with. Excellent typing. Can't be faked out because of the typing. And, generally, just the Fighting and Ghost combination is resisted by much. Crafty has Fake Out and has Intimidate. I said this last week, but I guess we played against a Scraggy last week, huh? Has Fake Out, Intimidate, Knockoff. You put those things together, it makes for a pretty good Pokemon. Crow, Prankster, Tailwind. That's pretty good. Haze for our... And, he's been able to see our replay where we tried to go for Belly Drum on Iron Hands. That kind of makes me sad. So I don't think we're bringing that set. And a Prankster, Rain Dance might be likely, just because Archaludon, you might see a Murkrow Archaludon lead with turn 1 Rain Dance with Electro Shot, and then turn 2 can Tailwind. It's pretty strong, and then following up with just Quash type stuff or Thunder Wave, however you kind of want to play that. Iron Leaves doesn't feel like an Iron Leaves team to me. I don't know. I didn't prepare too much for it. We're already bringing Magmar, so like we kind of have that already there. Magmar's going to bring Will-O-Wisp, so it's like if this comes, we'll just hit it with Heat Wave, or we'll burn it, or we will Follow Me and maybe get a Flame Body proc or something like that. I don't expect it to come. I don't think it matches up well into us. Typhlosion, I don't have much to say about Typhlosion. It doesn't do much. It has like the potential for a Choice Scarf eruption type thing, maybe. I don't know. I suppose if it has Flash Fire, it could mess up our Heat Waves from Magmar, and we'll keep that in mind. Poltergeist, 2-point Mon, honestly. It can set Trick Room. It can also do like Imprison Trick Room to counter it, to not allow for it to happen. We're gonna go for a Trick Room strategy because of the way that the speed tiers work out. Like I said, Mouse holds up at the top, and then it's Ninetales, and then like the rest of his team. Then it's our whole team with Poltergeist tied at the bottom with Iron Hands. So basically, all of our stuff operates really well under Trick Room. So we're going for Trick Room strategies, and we're not even bringing Tailwind. Going to fight that avenue. So if Poltergeist comes and tries to counter us through, it doesn't get taunt, but if it tries to counter us through prison, then we're just setting its own Trick Room. We'll deal with that. But in our lead, we need to consider that. And Giraffe Rig doesn't get Armor Tail ability, so I'm not too concerned. We have the big boy version of this, and it is better. Alright, so we're bringing Iron Hands. Surprise. Back to our Assault Vest because of like our Caledon. You know, we just need some staying powder, especially if we have to hit with multiple close combats. There was a consideration for doing Drain Punch here, but I just wanted the extra power to be able to one-shot mouse holds because like you don't want to get Follow Me multiple times and all that. So punch for coverage into like Poltergeist because need that, and then play rough in order to hit Annihilate super effectively, just for Annihilate pretty much. We're going with Terra Fairy. It's a defensive Terra, but it also has the added benefit of boosting the play rough, and we're bringing Fake out. Farigiraf comes. It's Terra type Dark to avoid Crow's Taunt, the Prankster Taunt, and it is bringing Throat Spray. So considered Mental Herb, but we were thinking that Taunt was pretty much only coming from Murkrow, so we went with the Terra option instead. Way we get Throat Spray, and we could build it a little bit more with special attack in mind, even giving it the quiet nature to boost up the special attack in that manner. When Psychic, Hyper Voice, Trick Room, and Protect, thought to doing Shadow Ball instead of Protect, you know, to hit Poltergeist, but like at that point, I don't know, Protect's good too, right? Magmar, man, it's been a few weeks since we brought Magmar, and I feel like that's a mistake. I feel like my teams are always better when Magmar's there. It's unassuming, generally better in Reg H than it is in Reg F, right? Because like there's more better spread moves in this format, and Pokemon just hit harder. Definitely MVP, definitely very strong Pokemon on my Reg H teams, but he's still good here. And against a team that has Mousehold and Poltergeist, like between the Rage Powder and Follow Me, I kind of wanted the Heat Wave spread, and Will-O-Wisp is excellent against Tylape, and I guess like the other physical attackers like Iron Leaves if it were to come. It can chip down our Caledon, you know, if it gets into like this awkward, you know, thing where our Caledon has all this defense if we can't take it out. Magmar can take it out, and it doesn't really die to it. It'd be alright. I also really like Flame Body to hit like Follow Me from Population Bomb or something. Magmar's just really good. We don't use them. Bringing Taunt just to hit like Murkrow or I don't know, Farigiraf or Poltergeist maybe, but like most of those we'd just be clicking Heat Wave anyway, but we're bringing it. There's a consideration to bring Stomping Tantrum, and maybe we still should, but I've already made the team. Luna Blood Moon. Terra type of ground is not correct. We'll roll with it. Terra type of ground in order to hit harder on the earth powers, I guess. Life Orb in order to just hit harder in general, maxing that special attack with the nature, reducing speed everywhere, and the same 4 moves that he brings every week. Hits very, very hard. Hits our Caledon enough that he should one-shot almost every Caledon that hasn't. Yeah, I think even if they tell you what, we'll just calculate definitively. If he's there, you go. That's what it is. If he were max HP, max special defense, then we need the Terra to one-shot our Caledon. There you go. Dragonite. Whoa, what is this Dragonite? Modest Dragonite. Terra Flying Choice Specs. Am I getting too clever for my own good? Probably. But I wanted to avoid Intimidate. Well, then you should have just gone with Inner Focus. I know. But we wanted special attacks to kind of deal with our Caledon, like deal with it defensively. If it were to get like completely out of control, then we just hit like a 70% focus blast, but it's so bad. I need to be Terra type 3 to do that because we just eat Draco Meteors. I don't know, guys. Probably not good. But Hurricane, if he were to set range dance, is kind of cool, right? Gyarados. See? Instead of Intimidate, because of Defiant on the Ape, and then Fall's a great move. Ice Fang for the ice coverage on Poltergeist and Murkrow. And then we're doing Earthquake to our Dragonite. This would basically be like an alternate lead. If we don't want to lead with a Trick Room strategy, we can lead with Dragonite and Gyarados and do like a, you know, some sort of Earthquake type hit or something. Like if we, I don't know, we'll see. But, you know, the way it plays out, we're expecting basically the lead with the first four here: Iron Hands, Fergraph, Magmar, Ursaluna, some combination, and then obviously Fergraph first, and then either Hands or Blood Moon, depending on how 60 brings. And then we have the alternate lead of like Dragonite, Gyarados, to if like the Trick Room plan is completely shut down and just not able to get things going there. But this is the team that we put together, and stay tuned. Check out NateBerry 2010 on YouTube. Subscribe to this channel and let us get into the game. Thanks, everyone. All right, week 6 of the NABZ Draft League. We've gotten their Terras. Arch is Fairy. Mousehold is Ghost. Murkrow's Ghost. Annihilate Steel. Oh, what do we want to do? Let's try Ursaluna lead. I'm really wanting to like Ursaluna lead, just because it's our best Pokemon into Arch, and I just feel like if Arch is led and we don't have Ursaluna out on the field already, I feel like it's problematic for us. Yeah, nice shades. Alright, so it's not Mousehold at least. Alright, we'll just go for Trick Room and Terra Steel on Annihilate. Let's just do Hyper Voice. Kind of plays around like Rage Powder. Imprison. Alright, so that's going to shut down Trick Room. And that the... Okay, leftovers. Yeah, not a great spot. We do live. Okay, I was worried that that would have been like a Machagacha to kill Blood Moon, but instead we get the attack off, which is nice. I think we'll kill Annihilate here. Yeah. So we can use Iron Hands and then fake out whatever comes out. Or if we go with Magmar, Magmar is very good against Poltergeist. I mean, it's probably like Arch, right? Yeah. Arch is Terra Fairy. Let's go ahead and pick up the Throat Spray, I think. And I think we're just going to use Heat Wave. He'll probably use his Terra here? No, he doesn't. Okay, so we can Trick Room now. Power Herb. Oh, we got a burn. That's a good one. Citrus Mousehold. Okay, well, at least we know it's not like an aggressive Mousehold. Yeah, we're really gonna have to chip this thing down. It's nice that it's burned. Is Trick Room worth it? Probably not. Might just keep on AoEing down. Psychic might be better. Out of a desire to, like, get the Arch down as quick as we can. And just gonna life do it over and over, huh? Or, not life do, but hospitality. Okay. Well, it's got +2, +3 attack now. Or, defense. What's a close combat look like against that, huh? Good old 15%. Mousehold probably can fake out. I wish we had put Scorching Sands on Magmar. We thought about it. But he has no way to, like, get out of the Draco Meteor, you know, down. I like how its mouth opens up. Okay. Yep. No fake out, but we get a turn burn. We'll take it. Not really willing to use close combat yet because I don't want to get the defense drop. So we'll just Ice Punch and Heat Wave. Let's go Magmar. Alright, so this turns him into Fairy, which does make him resist fire. We were kind of waiting for that to happen. A little bit more defense. Is it Body Press? Yeah, that's not going to work for you. You're burned. Alright, Friend Guard's gone. Should be able to take it out this turn. We didn't even Terra. Not going to reveal any extra information. And we take game 1. Well done. So for game 2, what are we thinking? Cut. Alright, we're just going to go with the same thing again, I think. I don't see a reason to switch it up that much. I mean, I feel like his lead was good into ours, and we still managed to pull it out. Especially like, yeah. So he never used Fake Out on Mousehold. And I feel like he should have against Iron Hands if he had it last game. So I don't think he has it. So we'll Blood Moon and Trigger. He tears. Ghost or Fairy. I'm sorry, Stellar. Stellar on Enamorous. Uh-oh. Cool. Farigiraf. Cool. Terra Stellar, Terra Blast, Life Orb. Enamorous. Well, we trade 1 for 1. Terra's gone. So if Arch comes out, he gets hit by Earth Power, and Iron Hands can like close combat the mouse. Or fake out the mouse. Yeah. What do our calcs look like? So Ursa, Luna, Blood Moon up against Arch. Earth Power should one-shot without needing to Terra. Depending on how much special defense he has, I suppose. And in order for that to work, we need to use Fake Out on the mouse so that it can't use Follow Me. It doesn't have Covert Cloak. Alright, good protect from him. I think we go for the same move. I mean, we're not scared of like Electroshot from either of these. Or from into either of these. Yeah, we'll close combat. It's defensive. Live. Oh my gosh, a crit. Life Orb will take us out. Let me know in the comments, how do you guys think like the MVP calc goes when he kills himself to Life Orb? Who gets credit for the kill? Alright, what's left? Ape? Last Respects, maybe? Burn it. Poltergeist. Good set. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in this week. Nice convincing win here, 2-0. We needed that. Looking good as we head into the final week before playoffs. 2-0 should really help us in the standings here to check out where things fall after this week. But I appreciate you guys tuning in throughout the weeks here, and let's see how it goes in the last match. Appreciate you all. Hey guys, thanks for watching. This is a brand new channel. Thanks for helping to build it up. Please just like, comment, subscribe. Help me grow this channel, and we will be posting our videos of the matches weekly. Thanks.